Welcome to Man in the Sands pub for the finale of the Affordable series. I'm so excited. I'm excited because I brought to you a 10-year-old Glengoyne. And you may be thinking, why did you do that, Man in the Sands? What's so special about it? Is it the funky orange tin? I love it, but no, it is not. Is it the fact that it's an affordable pricing? Yes, it is affordable pricing, but that is not the reason. Well, what could it be? Is it because it was in an illegal distillery practice in 1820? And Man in the Sands, you love a bit of romance and a bit of mischief. Well, that's a very good reason, and I do, but it is not, even though at that time it was hidden through a little waterfall. Isn't that beautiful? Hidden behind a waterfall. And it was known as Glengoyne back then. Glenguin. But now it is Ian MacLeod Distillery's Glengoyne. And why? Well, you may be thinking, is it because Man in the Sands? It's an award-winning whiskey of 2020. Gold International. Gold Scottish Masters, double gold over in San Francisco's International Spirit Challenge. 4 golds. Usain Bolt, beware. No, it is not, but they are all fantastic, wonderful reasons. It is because they invest in the environment, and I think that's important to all of us. You see, when you produce whiskey, in the second distilling, there is a waste liquid called spent lees. But Glengoyne have a wetlands that actually is a natural cleanser of the spent lees. And to invest in their wetlands and their environment, they have planted 14,500 trees of different species, over 20 species. That's a lot for me to get out because I want to get to the tasting because I'm excited. 4 golds, environmentally friendly, and a wonderful hidden waterfall history of illegal distilling from 1820. By the way, their website is superb for guiding you and bringing you into their story. And I do recommend you have a look at it if you want to have the time to understand Glengoyne. So hats off to you, Glengoyne. And as we know, I now have to pour the whiskey. And what do we have ready? Ice, the Padre, and let's put it in. Amigo or no? So here we go. Gracias, compadre. Back into the sands he goes. Hats off. Game on. So excited. All right, finale time. Affordable 10-year-old single malt. Seriously, what is it going to deliver? And by the way, if you are a male or a female, focus on me. Do not think this is sexist. I'm going to prove to you this whiskey can suit everyone of different palates. So here we go. Toffee. Let's do this. I don't think we're going to get it because it's not punchy, peaty whiskey, but it's released a little bit of fruit to me. In fact, it takes me back to my paternal grandfather who didn't have a sweet tooth, but he used to love a rum raisin Brazil nut toffee. He did, I promise you, in that paper packaging. And you know, it used to stick together. You have a little hammer to break it up. Well, that's what I'm nosing. Rum raisin Brazil nut toffee. Wonderful memory. Good. I don't know where they come from. Cheers. Yes, Glengoyne, you beauty. Wonderful. John Glass, master distiller, Credit where credit's due to you and your team. Wonderful. Let me tell you what's just happened to me. I did a little jig for you, a little party piece because it's the finale, but I was enjoying myself. As I was masticating, I could really feel the whiskey going through. There is no burn, smooth. Maybe if you're a novice, you may feel a little burn, but for me, no burn at all. A little glow, but no burn. It's delightful. In fact, I'm going back in. I'm smacking my lips on purpose. I want to taste it. I want to feel it. What's at the front of the mouth to the back. And they've done it. I didn't believe this would come up from the tasting notes, but they've done it. Whilst I am tasting toffee, that rum raisin, Brazil nut toffee. Just in the last 30 seconds or so, at the back, excuse me for my mastication and noise, I apologize. I can taste liquorice. Liquorice. How do we move from toffee to rum raisin Brazil nut toffee to licorice? And it's smooth. Well, naked as nature intended, for all of you with different palates, you will enjoy this. Oh, I do like this. Now, to the Padre. Here we go. Salud. Hello. Simple, easy. If you are worried about tasting whiskey or trying whiskey, use a drop of water or a little bit more if it will give you that comfort factor on this Glengoyne 10. It's smooth. It's wonderful. You don't get that glow, so do not worry. You know, when I talk about a glow and you're going, oh, it might burn. No. It didn't burn, but just to let you know, wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I could drink this all night with a splash of the Padre. So smooth, very toffee focused, perhaps a little popcorny. You know, that kind of sort of toffee caramelly, but light, you know, but suddenly doesn't move on to the butter or the caramelized tasting. Still very toffee, slight caramel, slight popcorn with the water. And you've no licorice, you don't get that coming out. Yes, Glengoyne, yes, and yes again. Wonderful. What an affordable 10-year-old. So on ice, let's give it a shot. Who knows? No. No. Adios, compadre. The thing for me about that, it does an injustice to the drink we're enjoying. So whilst my little ice, you might think, well, that's a good idea. I'm going to say no, it isn't. I recommend if you're concerned because you're in a hot climate, then you want to put ice in, don't use this whiskey. It's unfair to the whiskey. The whiskey's so good, either with water or naked, as nature intended. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going back in. So, what more can I share with you on this journey? We've closed out an Affordable Whisky series. We're moving on to a new series. I have different ages lined up, single malts only, and maybe the odd blend, but really single malts only. We're going to be looking at the 12s, the 15, 17, 16 even. We're going to vary it, and we're going to move around Scotland on this front. We're not going to be having the Irish or the Japanese. And we're going to have a Christmas Day special. And I'm looking forward to it. One bottle, one tasting, Christmas Day, little tongue in cheek. I hope you're going to enjoy it and join me. And remember, please comment, throw things at me. I'm very happy to talk with you. ask me to taste something, I'll be very happy if I can get it here to taste it with you. Or during the pandemic, when we can fly and I'm overseas, I will do that. I'll even fly and come and join you wherever you are to do a tasting with you. And on that note, thank you, stay safe, be good.